Lessons from Imam Ghazali. As Imam Ghazali continues his discussion on backbiting, bringing verses from the Quran that discourage it, a hadith of our beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam that discourage us from backbiting, mentioning the causes that lead us to engage in this grave sin. Imam Ghazali now discusses the remedies to deter us from this sticky habit. Before Imam Ghazali brings this treatment, he qualifies it by an important principle. All of our shortcomings are curable by a combination of two things: knowledge and action. Knowledge is inspiration. There's no inspiration without knowledge. Knowledge inspires us to act. Our actions lead to habits. It leads to character development. All of the ahadith mentioned on backbiting were for this purpose, to inspire us to take this problem seriously. Imam Ghazali pleads with us that whenever we're on the verge of backbiting, speaking poorly about a person behind their backs, Imam Ghazali says, be cognizant. You're giving this person the right to take your good deeds on the day of judgment. On the day of judgment, this day of reckoning, when we wrong people, this is a day of justice. Everyone who was not compensated for in their material lives are going to be compensated for on the day of judgment. Imam Ghazali says, imagine, here you are, your fleeting life has ended. You stand for reckoning. On one hand, you see your book of deeds with all of your acts of worship, your prayers, your zakah, all of these acts of worship that you worked so hard for. And on the other hand, you see lines of people standing to be compensated by you for you wronging them in their lives. And you're going to compensate them by giving your good deeds. And when your good deeds run out, you're going to take on their sins because you have nothing left to compensate them for. Imagine the despair you feel because you indulged in backbiting, that now you're giving your good deeds and potentially even taking on their sins because of backbiting.